I was actually at Cayuga Med Center for a procedure for my son having a small surgery, and I was in the surgical pod waiting room, and I passed out. Went to an ENT and got biopsied, and a couple days later they called me back and said, you have cancer. The support from Cayuga Health was exceptional. Dr. Powell was really the person who was my intake person and guided me through the process, and fortunately for me, it was the best possible person to be associated with or to meet early stage like that, because he really made a difference for me. Every single person in that department was extremely caring. When you went in for radiation, it was your time for radiation, but it wasn't like you were part of an assembly line where they make the process palatable, and as palatable as it can be, because it certainly is a difficult time for anybody who's had to walk that path. It's not easy. What I would say about selecting your care team in the beginning of a cancer diagnosis is that there's certainly many options available, and the opinions are varied. I went out of town and in town. I have the ability to compare and contrast, and I would say to you that the local treatment was far superior to the treatment that I received elsewhere. Would I recommend Cayuga Health? Absolutely, 100%. I think it's important to support a robust healthcare network in the community that you live in. If we don't invest as individuals or as a community in the healthcare network, then when it comes time for you to really need superior care, you don't have a choice. You're going to have to go out of town. It's a lot better to drive 15 minutes than it is to drive 3 hours. If there was a Doctor Hall of Fame, Dr. Cardina would, without question, be the Mariano Rivera first ballot unanimous decision, and John Paul would be Derek Jeter. Fortunate, really fortunate to have those people as part of my team and my care team. Their support staff was equally as impressive, and I think that comes from the leadership that they provide. I mean, they set the standard, and they're exceptional in their demeanor, their attitude, for being in such an industry where you see people at their worst, that they're at their best every time that they walk through the door. It's amazing.
Help us continue to grow and flourish in our community. Support us and donate today at cayugahealthsystem.org/giving. Cayuga Health, the right care right here.